Yuji? Ich Lust.
When playing as the Egyptians, there are two things to remember. First, the pharaoh is the most banging gangster of them all. He can be tasked to summon up his immense swag to fill up a single building. While under the influence of the pharaoh's sheer swag, the building would do everything a little bit better because he only did it once. The pharaoh can also perform his dirty dancing to magically enhance the beating of the wood and construction. In combat, the pharaoh tosses blinding concentrations of raw swag into the woods. You've only got one pharaoh, unless you worship Osiris, in which case you have two gods of swag during the shores. Egyptian laborers have got an innate, uncontrollable urge to build monuments. Each monument collects a certain amount of raw swag from the air, which can then be used as a substitute for paper in creating mythical units. If you're ever out of fucks to give, you can tell your pharaoh to force them out of a monument. Or shall beware the Egyptians and the infamous chariot archer drive-bys. There are three things to remember when playing as the Norse. Instead of having villagers, they've got red-haired slaves, who bring resources to mobile drop sites known as Ghetto Blaster Lamborghinis. Ghetto Blaster Lamborghinis can be trained out of the Chat Factory and can reach an astonishing top speed of 5 km per hour. Another difference of the Norse is their motivation to fight. Instead of sexy Greek goddesses or an irresistible urge to build monuments, they fight because they are afraid of their monsters and misrats. The final difference is that soldiers are also slaves of Mr. but they're not redhead. Any non-redhead unit is allowed to repair and construct buildings. Lastly, I shall give you a wee bit of advice on this island. Stay with one's mates, but don't try to escape or you'll start stealing your kids to turn to sweets that will be donated to such traps. When commanding the Atlanteans, there are a few things to remember. First, all citizens come with a free meal, which explains the ridiculous inflation of everything they've got. However, there are also efficient drug producers, which means that everything they do is much more rapid. They deceive the naked eye by appearing as though as a regular villager. Atlantean scouts are using pedophilic Latin men. Their child-snatching abilities have evolved to the point where they can simply stand erect and use the power of imagination to look for them. Everyone loves it when Atlantean cavemen with a stick instantly transform into fully trained knights with 2 swords. This is sure to startle any mythical unit that witnesses such an event to the point that they lose the will to defend themselves. Atlanteans gain swag favor by staring at their town centers. The more sexually appealing a town center is, the faster he or she generates favor. Atlantean mobsters kept so much spare cocaine that they can fossilize it and build new town centers from the very start of the game.